Good morning, motorcycle family. I'm your host, Corinna, and welcome to the HB Cycles podcast, where the chrome shines, the engine roars, and every rider has a story worth telling. Whether you were riding a classic that's older than some of us cruising on a brand new touring machine, or sitting in the garage right now staring at your bike thinking, "Yep, I really need to get that thing back together." This is your home for motorcycle history, Michigan events, great rides, biker stories, and the people who make the riding community so damn special. So turn it up, grab your coffee, buckle in, and let's get this ride started. Alright, riders, it's time to test your motorcycle knowledge. Welcome to the Motorcycle Fun Facts. Some of these might surprise even the most experienced riders. Fact number one: the first motorcycle was built in 1885. Yup, motorcycles have been around for more than 140 years. Gallo Daimler and William Maybach built the Daimler Rittwagen in Germany, and it had a gasoline engine and wooden wheels. Fact number two: Indian motorcycle came before Harley Davidson. Indian Motorcycle started producing motorcycles in 1901, while Harley Davidson began producing motorcycles a few years later. Two legendary American names that helped shape motorcycles' history. Fact number three: motorcycles helped win wars. During both road wars, motorcycles were used for carrying messages, reconnaissance, transportation, and getting soldiers where larger vehicles couldn't easily go. Fact number four: some motorcycles can break 200 miles per hour. Modern superbikes are incredibly fast. Some production motorcycles have been engineered to reach speeds of more than 200 miles per hour. That's faster than that's fa- that's faster than some small airplanes during takeoff. Fact number five: why don't motorcycles just fall over? Once a motorcycle is moving, stirring, and the forces generate by the wheels and help the bike remain stable. But remember, at a very low speeds, keeping a motorcycle balanced becomes much more challenging. Motorcycles, fact number six: motorcycles come in many flavors. You got cruisers, touring bikes, sport bikes, dirt bikes, adventure bikes, dual bikes, standards, and more. Basically, there's a motorcycle for just about every rider. Fact number seven: the Isle of Man TT is insane. The Isle of Man TT is one of the most famous motorcycle races in the world. Riders race on public roads at extremely high speeds, making it one of the most demanding motorcycle events on the planet. Fact number eight: chains aren't the chains aren't the only one to drive the rear wheel. Some motorcycles use shaft drive, while others use belts. Each system has advantage, and riders definitely have opinions about which one is best. Fact number nine: the motorcycle has changed dramatically. Early motorcycles were basic bicycles with engines. Today we got fluid injection, traction control, ABS, electronic suspensions, ride modes, quick shafters, and even motorcycles with shift systems. Fact number 10: the best fact of all. You don't need $1 million garage to enjoy motorcycling. Sometimes all you need is two wheels, a full tank of gas, a good road, and somebody to ride with. Here are a few major Michigan motorcycle events. Alright, Michigan riders, let's talk about what's happening around our great state. Oasis has their Vintage Motorcycle Days August 28th, 2026. Classic motorcycle athletes won't want to miss a race of Vintage Motorcycle Days. This event is perfect for riders who appreciate vintage machines, restoration projects, and the stories behind some of the motorcyclists' most ironic bikes. Thunder Roads, Michigan is having their bike night in Flint, August 29th, 2026. The following evening, riders from across the region will gather for Thunder Roads, Michigan bike night in Flint. It's a fantastic opportunity to celebrate Michigan riding culture, meet fellow, and enjoy a vending dedicated to motorcycles and communities. Bikes on the Bricks. Date 11th, 12th, 13th, 2026. Details held in downtown Flint. This rally showcases a variety of motorcycles and including adventures for all ages, transforming the historic streets into a motorcycle. Here are a few major out-of-state motorcycle events. Four Corners Motorcycle Rally 2026, Durango, Colorado, September 3rd to the 6th. Four Corners Motorcycle Rally 2026, September 3rd to the 6th is Durango. The 32nd annual Four Corners Motorcycle Rally takes place at the La Platte County Fairgrounds in Durango, Colorado. As the state largest rally, this Labor Day weekend tradition features flat track, racing the Wall of Death, stunt show, and a poker run, with on-site tent camping, vendors areas open to the public. If it's your first time at a motorcycle rally, you might wonder what to expect. While each rally is unique, there is some experience common to most motorcycle rallies. Vendors areas are always a feature. There are also plenty of races, food, live music, and fun at any motorcycle rally. If you can make it to the Four Corners Motorcycle Rally, you find out what makes Colorado the largest motorcycle rally so much fun. The Four Corners Motorcycle Rally. The Four Corners Motorcycle Rally is a multifaceted event that combines high-energy competition with a festive atmosphere. Attendees can expect a mix of professional stunts, community traditions, and mountain culture. The Wall of Death. This ironic spectacle features the Ives brother riding motorcycle adventure inside a wooden barrel-shaped area. Using force, riders defy gravity and often interact with specters at the top of the wall. Racing events. The rally hosts several styles of competitions, including flat track races, mini bike races, and time trials, which is TT. So in a TT race, participants complete against the clock rather than each other to determine the winner. The poker one. A sample of the rally where participant rides to various checkpoints around Durango and the San Juan Mountains to collect playing cards. The rider with the best poker hand at the conclusion wins a prize. Vendor Village and Music. The La Platte County Fairgrounds will be filled with vendors selling gear, parts, patches, and throughout the weekend. Live music and food vendors provide entertainment and local flavors. Scenic riding. Many attenders use the rally as base to ride the nearby $1 Million Highway, a 25-minute stretch between Silverton and Ouray, known for its dramatic cliff and alpine views. The new issues of Thunder Roads and Michigan Reason magazines are here. Stop by the H&B Cycles. Pick up your copies. We're proud to be an official Thunder Rides and Michigan Reason to Ride magazine check-in location. So make sure you stop in, get checked in for your opportunity to participate in the giveaway. As an added thank you to our customers, H&B is also giving away a $50 H&B gift card, good towards anything in the store. Visit us, grab your magazine, check in for the Thunder Roads giveaway, and enter for your chance to win. We look forward to seeing you at H&B. You're listening to the H&B Cycles podcast. Now a quick moment for our sponsors. Okay, I'll start over.
Yep.
Welcome back to the H&B Cycles podcast, where chrome shines, engine roars, and every motorcycle has a story to tell. Today, we're taking a ride through motorcycle history and talking about the machines that help build the culture we know and love today. So let's kick into gear. Why vintage motorcycles matter. There's something magical about a vintage motorcycle. It isn't just the sound of the engine, it isn't just the smell of gasoline mixed with warm oil. It isn't even the polished chrome reflecting the sunlight. It's the history. Every scratch tells a story. Every dent has a memory. Every worn seat reminds us that someone spent countless miles making memories on that machine. Unlike many modern motorcycles that rely heavily on electronics and rider aids, vintage bikes demanded a connection between a rider and the machine. You listened to the engine, you learned its personality, you knew when something wasn't quite right simply by the way it sounded. That's part of what keeps restoring these motorcycles decades later. Owning one isn't just transportation, it's preserving history. Now let's talk about some motorcycles that changed the game. Legendary classic motorcycles. Let's take a look at a few motorcycles that changed the industry forever. Harley Davidson Knucklehead. Introduced it in 1936. The Knucklehead brought overhead values and more power to American riders. And rocker covers gave it a nickname, Knucklehead, and today it's one of the most collectible motorcycles in the world. Harley Davidson Panhead. In 1948, Harley introduced the Panhead with aluminum cylinder heads and value lifters and improved reliability while keeping that unmistakable Harley sound. Many custom chapters of the 1960s and 70s were built around Panhead engines. Bonvilla, the Trumpy Bonvilla became one of the Britain's most ironic motorcycles. Fast, lightweight, and stylish, it earned a reputation for performance, both on the street and on the racetrack. Even today, Trumpy continues producing modern Bonvillas inspired by the original Honda CB750. When Honda introduced the CB750 in 1969, it changed everything. It featured an inline four-cylinder engine, front disc brakes, electric start, and reliability that many competitors couldn't match. Many historians consider it the world's first superbike. Indian Chief. The Indian Chief remains one of America's most recognizable motorcycles. Its large valid fenders and classic styling made it a symbol of American motorcycling. After decades away from the market, Indian returned stronger than ever while honoring its heritage. Now it's your turn. We want to hear from you. If you're listening right now, here's your chance to join the conversation. Question number 1. What's your favorite Michigan road to ride? Question number 2. Are you a spring rider or a fall rider? Question number 3. What event officially kicks off your riding season? Number 4. If somebody if somebody came to Michigan for the first time, what ride would you tell them they absolutely have to take? And here's the big one. Question number 5. What's the motorcycle that got you hooked? Was it your first bike, your dad's bike, your grandfather's bike, or a motorcycle you saw at a show, or maybe you just heard an engine rev and thought, yep, I need one of those? You, you're listening to the H&B Cycle podcast. Now, a quick moment for our sponsors. There. Welcome back. Now it's on. And we're back. Welcome to the H&B Cycles podcast, where chrome shines, engine wars, and every motorcycle has a story to tell. Now let's talk about Michigan's final ride. Michigan riders may only get 6 or 7 months of prime riding weather, But maybe that's what makes it special. Every sunny day feels like an opportunity. Every ride feels earned. Every mile becomes another memory. Because when the weather finally breaks, we don't race it. We ride. We meet up with friends. We discover new roads. We find little towns we never visit. We stop for food. We talk motorcycles. And then somebody eventually says, all right, who's ready to go again? That's the motorcycle community. That's Michigan. And that's what H&B Cycles is all about. Thank you for joining me here on the H&B Cycles podcast. I'm Coriana, and remember to ride safe, support your local motorcycle community, support local businesses, and most importantly, make some memories while you're putting those miles on. Until next time, keep the rubber side down, keep the shiny side up, and we'll see you out on the road. H&B Cycles podcast, where the engines roar and the stories ride on. Thank you for joining us. Ride safe, support your local motorcycle community, and we'll see you